Hey there, I hope you're doing good. I hope you are having a good week. I just wanted to come on and talk briefly about shadow work. When most people hear about shadow work, they think of darkness and evil and things about them that need to be exorcised, like demons and entities and stuff like that. Now, that is not shadow work. Shadow work is about becoming whole. Shadow work is about becoming yourself. Shadow work is about taking the unconscious and making it conscious. Shadow work is about becoming yourself. Shadow work is about taking parts of you that have been rejected, perhaps for many lifetimes, but certainly since childhood in this one, or perhaps since a certain time period in your life, and now certain aspects of you operate in your shadow. A shadow is not necessarily a bad quality about you, it's an unconscious quality about you. For some people, their kindness operates in their shadow, and that's why they get taken advantage of, because their kindness is not coming from an integrated place and from a place of wholeness and truth. It may be coming from guilt, it may be coming from shame, it may be coming from a very depraved part of yourself that is manipulative. But how it shows up in your world is as kindness, and you wondering, why do people always take advantage of your kindness? Why are people taking your kindness for weakness? When you do some shadow work around your kindness, you might begin to see what the world is reflecting back to you about your kindness. And when that kindness is sitting in your shadow, or perhaps other aspects of you are in your shadow that would best support your kindness, you find yourself not having the best time as a kind person. So what may be sitting in your shadow may be a cruel, rageful person who is the opposite of kind. That person will sniff the insincerity out of anybody. And so nobody would ever take your kindness for weakness when you've integrated that part of yourself with your kindness, once you've taken it out of your shadow. Most people, or let me phrase it like this, in my experience doing shadow work coaching, I find that I tend to attract two types of clients. Either people who have hit a ceiling, so they can't go beyond a certain point in their life, and they are willing to do anything, and so they come to shadow work coaching because they know that they are capable of the opportunities that they seek, but the parts of themselves that are capable are often the parts of themselves that are highly shamed, very rejected, and highly ostracized by both themselves and society. And the other type of client that I attract is the rock bottom person, someone who has hit absolute rock bottom, someone who's just come out of a divorce, someone who's just had a tragic ending in life, or any other thing that can really qualify as rock bottom. It's not a close-ended situation, but it's these people who have kind of hit the end of the rope or come to the end of the road, and they don't know where else to go, and their shadow is always the answer in those specific instances when they come to me as clients. People I always reject are people who have a high guilt complex and who claim to want to be better people. Shadow work is not going to make you a better person. Shadow work is accepting the worst parts of yourself. So these are often people who want to reject themselves and want me to help them do that. I'm not going to do that for you. If you want to reject who you are, go ahead. I'm not going to join that party, ever. But those people, as I said, high shame, high guilt complex, they want to be better people. They never feel good enough. Shadow work is not for those people, because those people are not wanting to accept themselves. They are wanting to reject themselves, and nothing they've done so far to castrate and ostracize whole parts of themselves has been working. And so now they want to try a shadow work coach. That's not who I am. Sometimes people like that need therapy. I'm not a therapist, and that is therefore not what I help you with. If you want to be a better person, I'm not the person to come to. If you want to be a whole person, I'm definitely the person to come to. If you want to be a higher functioning person from a whole place, I'm definitely the person to come with. Because oftentimes this notion of being better means just being better at rejecting unacceptable parts of yourself. It means having a better image in the eyes of others. It means having other people perceive you in a way that you're not. It means having you perceive yourself in a way that you're not. I don't believe that we are here to be good people. I believe that we're here to do good things as our whole self. And some of those aspects of ourselves that are here to support our soul purpose are not considered good qualities. You may be aggressive and a brash, like, abrasive. And that is what is going to make you a phenomenal lawyer. So if you reject that because you want people to like you are going to be the most pathetic thing a courtroom has ever seen. No one will hire you as their client because no one will ever win with you on their corner. So integrating those aspects of yourself is accepting them, knowing how they fit into you, loving them, and then knowing when not to be that, because you don't always need to be aggressive and abrasive. But when you love and accept those parts of yourself, they're going to remain satiated in you. And when you need to step out and be those aspects of yourself, they're going to always serve you and perhaps serve those around you. I'm not someone you come to help you be liked as a person. I don't have a high value for people liking me or disliking me. I don't care, to be frank, as a person. That's not how I'm built. I'm built to be more authentic, to attract people who truly resonate and actually like me for who I am. I don't tokawa, I don't pussyfoot, I don't try and make you think things about me that aren't real. I'm okay with whatever you think of me because you have the right to your own thoughts, just like I have the right to mine. So I'm not someone you come to rehabilitate your image, to make people better to you. I am the person you come to when you want to be bloody savage in your life and you are tired of being a walkover, of being a pussy, of having no balls and having people just make a fool out of you. That is where I come into your life. Not when you still want the same people who humiliate you to like you. I'm not there with you in that arena. So this brings me to the main point of this, which is that shadow work is about integrating you, not making you something that society says you should be, but it's about becoming who you were born to be, who you are made to be, who you want to be from a place of truth, not from a place of conformity, but from a place of authenticity. If you want to be the most authentic, self-expressed version of yourself, shadow work is for you. If you want to function at a higher level in your life, shadow work is for you. If you want to pull yourself up from a pit, shadow work might be for you. But sometimes you need to wait a little, because going into dark places when you're in a dark place isn't always what's best. But the point is, shadow work is not about making you Miss Universe or making you mislikable or Mr. Popular. Shadow work is about soul purpose, coming into alignment with your soul, coming into alignment with your soul's purpose, coming into alignment with who you are here to be, and becoming that person authentically.